Welcome to a r/askreddit video. If you want to see my other video on r/entitled parents, where a entitled parent and her son eat poisonous berries, go to my channel page, or look in the description. Which apocalypse would you like see end humanity? Bring back the dinosaurs. Someone clones themselves and kills everyone else cause they can't control them. The Garas will wipe out all of humanity. Deadly gamma ray burst. Quick and efficient. Sucked into a black hole. I like the idea of spaghettification. Dinosaur zombies would be awesome, but they're a bit too decomposed now. Robot uprising. They'd be efficient and effective in the human cull, leaving no one to suffer. Just gangs of Terminators carrying those bolt guns they kill cows with. Medical professionals of Reddit. What's the funniest thing a patient has said under anesthesia? Was recovering a patient after surgery who got ketamine, which has an own side effect of making you super emotional. When she woke up she started catcalling me, telling me how attractive I was. Then she got worked up because she was thirsty, so I told her I could get her ice chips. As I'm getting her ice chips she starts to go, "I hate to see you leave, but I love to see you go." As I disappear to get her some ice chips she starts crying real tears that she scared me off and how sorry she was. Not a doctor, but I was told by my dentist that when he was prepping me to remove my wisdom teeth, I asked him why he became a dentist. I vaguely remember him telling me a story about how, when he was a preteen, he was at a local pool, running around when he slipped and smashed his chin on concrete and shattered some of his teeth. Ouch. He was amazed at how well they reconstructed his teeth that he decided to go into dentistry. Apparently, I then looked this man in the eyes and said, "Well, that's a stupid fucking reason to become a dentist. Sorry, Dr. J. I just had a bowel resection and was hopped up on morphine. My divorced parents hadn't sat in a room that long together in forever. My sister, uncomfortably quiet between them, tells me my junk is hanging out of my hospital gown, and I say, if my balls are hanging out, that makes this a ball gown." Really helped with the tension. Had a patient come into recovery after surgery. She farted so long and loud the entire 20-bed unit heard her. Then she said I was trying to clear my throat. "Excuse me, and I want a vanilla latte. I got a headache." As medical professionals, we had to hold in the laughter, but that didn't stop patients from turning into hyenas. In the early days of my surgical training, there was a day that I was assigned to a colonoscopy list. Standard practice is to pre-medicate patients in the anesthetic bay if required, particularly if they are a bit anxious about the procedure. I was clerking one of the patients in the anesthetic bay, going through consent and the usual pre-op routine, when I noticed that she was giving me these weird sidelong glances, and that her eyes would dart away every time I tried to make eye contact with her. She was also extremely fidgety, and was stammering a lot in her responses to my questions. I kind of shrugged it off as pre-operative nervousness and let the anesthetist do his business. Fast forward 10 minutes, and I'm standing behind her. She, curled up into the fetal position with her ass hanging out and colonoscope in hand. As the propofol starts rushing through her veins, she turns right around, grips my forearm and stares up at me with a dreamy look on her face and goes, "You know what, doc? I bet you kill it with the ladies." A moment later she was asleep, and I was checking her colon for polyps.